This is assessment 4, guiding principles for Indigenous education. I will reflect on holistic approaches and perspectives that inform Indigenous education. Indigenous education is not limited to formal schooling nor is compartmentalized as in Western culture, but it is a lifelong process that encompasses spiritual, emotional, physical, and intellectual development. This education is integrated in daily life and communities. It is part of an educational system that is grounded in traditional knowledge and is passed on through stories, songs, and ceremonies and lived experiences. These knowledge systems are deeply connected to land, language, and community. Here are some holistic education practices informed by indigenous beliefs and worldviews. It is land based, learning through direct interaction with the land, such as harvesting, ceremonies, and seasonal activities, example hunting. It fosters a deep sense of place, identity, and environmental stewardship and connects learners to the ancestral knowledge and the natural world. It is storytelling or tradition. Elders and knowledge keepers share teachings through stories, songs, and oral histories. It encourages active listening, memory, and moral reflection. It preserves language and cultural continuity. It is also spiritual and ceremonial learning. Participation in ceremonies, smudging, drumming, and seasonal ritual that supports spiritual development and reinforce community values and identity. It is intergenerational learning. Children learn from elders, parents, and extended family through observation and participation. It builds respect, responsibility, and relational accountability. It ensures cultural knowledge is passed on. It is also holistic assessing. It evaluates learning through observation, reflection, and community feedback rather than standardized tests. It recognizes multiple ways of knowing and learning and values growth over performance. That's why differentiated learning works very well for Indigenous students. Language immersion and revitalization. Teaching in Indigenous languages and integrating language into daily learning. This strengthens cultural identity and preserve the worldviews embedded in language. Community driven curriculum. It is shaped by local Indigenous knowledge, values, and priorities. It ensures education is relevant, empowering, and cultural affirming. Now, this is my reflection for Binaje's story. It's a wonderful story, actually. The story represents a holistic perspective emphasizing in the connectedness of life, all life, encompassing people, animals, plants, water, and the land. It illustrates that learning can come from various sources if we take time to observe our surroundings. Additionally, it highlights the importance of relationship within the indigenous community. For instance, the mother listens to her child with belief and does not scold them for not bringing the firewood. The love between mother and son is demonstrated by not only through her unwavering trust in their words, but also by inviting the entire community to share in their discovery. The indigenous philosophy promotes the idea of sharing wealth with the community to ensure that everyone benefits. As a future education assistant, I will strongly advocate for incorporating Indigenous education into the curriculum to create an inclusive environment for all students, starting with storytelling. I believe it will be valuable for Indigenous students to share their experiences. Additionally, we could incorporate simple phrases like hello from the Indigenous language for everyday use.